No BS tips for building business credit correctly, starting to build that business credit and doing it by establishing trade lines. However, this is where most people mess up. You have to do it correctly and in the correct order. So let's break it down. So it's important to understand as you're establishing these trade lines, they're typically going to be called net 30 accounts. Sometimes they're net 60 or net 90. As you establish these accounts, you're going to place orders with these vendors and you're going to pay them off in full within that 30, 60, or 90 days. However, that is set up correctly. When you make that payment, that's called a payment experience. And that payment experience is reported to your business credit using your EIN. So to start with, you're going to want to establish 3 accounts from Tier 1 before you do anything else. So some good examples of Tier 1 accounts: Grainger, Advanced Auto Parts, Hardware Express, HD Supply, and Marathon. However, there's a couple key components to keep in mind when you do apply for these accounts. First and most important piece is to make sure your information is the same across every application and it needs to match what you have registered with the Secretary of State. Secondly, you need to understand how to apply. So in my soon to be released amazing book, we walk you through it, where to apply, what the company is, and if there's special instructions as well as their requirements. So some are going to be different, some are more advanced on their requirements, but typically for these Tier 1 accounts, they're not. It's also important to understand which of the 3 business credit bureaus they're going to report to. Be sure to hit that follow button because in the next video, we're going to talk about what you need to do before you can move on to Tier 2 accounts and how to ensure that they are reporting accurately.